a doubleheader. Middle school and then varsity girls, which was like a good game. Pomperog, Notre Dame, Fairfield. Apparently one of the teams didn't have enough players, so I found out at like 2 o'clock when I was still with John, and he was like, yeah, you want to come play softball? We need a guy. I was like, okay. So here I am. And Justine went out fucking the first time all year. Then she asked me, do you mind if I go out? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean do I mind if you go out? I wish you went out more.
Oof. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Why didn't you stay on the thing with your toy?
Are you ready?
Talking to your dog?
Yeah. The wife's gone. I wouldn't be talking to her. Hey. Go up here. If I grab it. Good boy. He almost fell off. Thursday prime time. Whoa, this was the first game of the year, technically. Whoa. Where's anybody else? Do we invite Kenny to the party?
I invited him.
What the hell? Oh, this can no longer be used. Okay, well then.
After your receiver, all about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin.
Do you hear the squeaking?
Yeah.
He only likes toys that are like kind of ropish and long and he could like whip around. And the other one is literally the same thing. It's just a beaver instead of a rabbit. And he can't figure out how to make it squeak. This one, he figured it out. And they're literally the same toys. Hi, buddy. Oh. Gotta leave franchise mode for it to go to the game. Okay.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow.
Let's get beat by Connor and give everyone hope. Woohoo! Johnson broken collarbone.
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can
Buster Cherry.
like rocket? What you talk about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind?
Kyler.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
Has Jose
NFL
Ramirez been
game,
hurt?
and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Yeah, he just came back off the DL today.
Fireworks,
Oh, yeah, 'cause they said,
you name it.
"Welcome
This
back,"
crowd
when he hit
is
the grand
ready
slam. I was
as
like,
their
"Oh, I
guys
didn't
get
know he
set
was
to
there."
match up between our visitors and the Cincinnati
Yeah, we needed him
Bengals.
back badly.
And
You guys
that'll carry
lost
over
like
the back
8
line
of
the
10 or
end zone
something,
for a
and that's
touchback.
why. Because weren't you like even with the
they've been-
Twins at one point?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Oh, it was.
They had some rough results.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second
He
and
was pretty
7.
clear about it.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Well, now they'll try the end around. everyone in the building fooled
Connor,
right
buddy.
there. That one is going to blow up in
happening?
their faces. They called out a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
What are you doing? Licking the stupid cardboard box.
No field goals.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Oh, no.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but
Hey,
it often
stop drinking my
does
beer.
because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one
Just
against
fucking
you,
throw it over his
it makes you a
shoulder,
little bit
man.
hesitant.
Time to regroup. He'll find
Should've kicked the
Harry on the
football.
right side.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
What are you wasting time, Connor? What?
What's all the face mess? He knocked him
On
backwards.
2nd down, here's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
I fucking had that pick too.
Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, watch the slant. Slant. Good luck with it.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, fucking
Wilson.
react,
He gets it
dummy.
to Brown. Complete.
That's trash.
Touchdown, L.A. A.J. Brown, 40 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Where's my flip-flop over there?
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
How in the fucking world?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Come on, Shaq. Push the outlaw. Target. Big air. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 9.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Out of there. Put that gate up in a minute.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Good boy. Oh, play with it on the chair.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Oh,
Let's go,
it's
D.
on the
Tighten
second
up.
fourth.
Let's go, D. Tighten.
Shut that dog up. He seems like a nice and chill dog too.
He's very, like I said, he just needs a little fine tuning. He doesn't bark. Justine's heard him bark. I haven't heard him bark yet. We've had him for almost 2 weeks. Yeah, no, just like in general.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you
but he kind of lets you know, like he's still learning.
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases,
We're thinking because our kitchen's tile, we think like he was left in like a cement box or something, so he thinks it's right to be there.
But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. Unless
he's
they
learning,
want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second.
He doesn't do it on the carpet, so.
Right.
He doesn't bark. He loves other people, loves other dogs. He just needs a little work.
A give, running right, Lindsey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That's complete to the running back, Naheem Hines. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretcher right there turned it into a really nice game.
Am I the only one who accidentally hits the PS button all the time?
So now then, the big
middle one?
All the way inside the 30.
How do you do that? Yeah, I think so.
like my finger slips.
1st down, Murray.
Oh no!
Off the right stick.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Telvin Smith.
Yeah, hopefully. I thought he was supposed to run another route.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play.
Are you playing, Connor?
Instead, they'll be marginal yardage against them.
He's up 7-0. But he just picked me off, but it was pass interference, so now I'm on the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Connor, Dennis has a puncher with like long ass hair.
Check. Ready, go.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Lindsey. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets him 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored or do you show the yards per carry?
You didn't 2 weeks.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
Connor out here calling you lucky.
Did he?
Yeah.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Blue logo. Blue avatar.
You know, I remember it taking a while. Craig, too. I remember Craig tried to add on.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see all rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. That's physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Throwing is Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Shot here first play. Let's see. Jeez, I didn't even know I had this many working. Holy moly, is this alright?
Let's go now. Come on, 18 data. Come on. Tighten up.
Now Murray off play action. And Jones has it over the middle.
Oh, I bought a cord for Jason's thing, too, the speaker.
Oh, you should have told me I had a cord.
I know, but I had one and I don't know what happened to it, so this one was like $8 on Amazon. So now wherever it goes, it can charge. Oh, idiot.
I'm gonna get so much shit. I just got 2 touchdowns on wheel routes.
Let's go. Oh, he's streaming?
Noah Fant,
Yeah, I
27
was watching. He's gonna kill me.
The Bengals have taken the lead.
When Kenny was watching the Super Bowl, like I sent Hines on the wheel route one time. I think I got sacked on the play. And the message I got individually was like, wheel route cheese.
I mean, listen, everyone has their cheese.
They nerfed it though, because you used to be able to, on certain defenses, like, they just wouldn't react right away and you could throw it like quick as he's going out, like before he even cuts up the field, and they nerfed it so that the QB just throws it out of bounds. So like he actually has to run the field now, but I don't like it when I don't know where you go. There you are. Would you go to sleep every other time I play Madden? You sleep somewhere. You're going bananas. Let's try a different defense here. Let's try the old 3-3-5.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
I thought you literally traded for Zeke. That whole conversation yesterday, I thought you traded for him. Somehow in translation, I thought you traded.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Saquon Barkley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
Oh, there it is.
You kind of agree with me a little bit. Like, you haven't seen a fumble in forever, right?
No, yeah, it's been. The only things were the QB sacks.
About the 38.
Right.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
The one thing you said did make it seem like every time someone cheats, there should be a fumble, but I think that just
No,
got...
I didn't mean every time, but like people cheesing out and then they get hammered. Every once in a while, that's got to come out.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. As you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29.
Nachos.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
What? What?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offensive on the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
His thing popped up field goal. I picked a regular defense, and he called timeout.
Oh, is he going to fake it?
He must have been.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left.
Sorry, Connor. Sorry. Got sacked for 23 yards.
There, a huge loss. Fletcher Cox. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Check.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a very good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Wilson now off the bootleg. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there.
So I learned something that you get your kick right in the meter, accurate,
to get upfield
it'll never get blocked.
into the backfield. So
oh, really?
If you're outside that meter, have you ever seen your kicker like take forever to start to kick the ball?
No, well, the only thing I've seen is a punt get blocked twice.
To give
I've never seen
yourself a chance.
Yeah. if you miss the meter,
And he
your
didn't
kicker
quite have the
takes
backspin
forever to
on
start
that one. He
running for
hits
the
it
ticket,
before
and that's
and
when it gets
continues
blocked.
into the end zone. It's a touchback.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Well,
Because you
I
would
mean, I
think
think
that
so.
means, like, I mean, it's a video game, but, like, it means a bad snap, bad hold.
Yeah. It used to be you had to have, like, perfect,
The Cincy
power
offense
and,
about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do
like
better.
a caught hitting button.
Oh, Naheem Hines, first carry to the
Here
hizzy.
he goes. 20, 10.
Oh,
And his first carry, he loses the football.
This
Son of a
the
bitch.
user stuff on this.
Chargers.
Idiot.
And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this
yourself
were
up and down
preseason,
there.
he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Connor's mad for some reason.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Wilson. His throw incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
They go read option with Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worry about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Got his man, that's Harry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Even when it, like, favors
That's
me,
going to go as a
I
loss of 2, and it'll be
cannot
2nd down. Now the Chargers
when
will
I
use
get
the second
when
of
the
their
running back's like
timeouts.
running through the
As they'll
line and
stop
he
it with a
just
little over
bouncing
30
off the field.
seconds to go in the first half of play.
And then the guys are just diving and all around him, and then he just breaks free. Even when I scored the touchdown, I'm like,
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson.
it just happened.
Son of a bitch!
At about the 5.
Oh shit.
And all the way
right
down
there.
inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards
right
to
at
pick
me.
up there. Move the chains. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Wilson. His pass caught with the 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
After the made field goal, Zerline
Whoa,
back out
what
there
the
now to
hell
send
was
this
that?
one away.
Happened to the dog not barking.
An
That's the first time I've heard him
short
bark.
kick fielded way up there. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is.
Why are you barking?
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Oh, get out of here. Stop.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, whoops. I don't know what happened there. Oh, but it worked out. I kicked it to the up man and he dropped it.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And there he goes. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Philip Lindsay. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get why you're so crazy right now. Every other time I play Madden, you go to sleep.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper.
This game with user picks. Like, how many user picks get dropped?
They were down at the
against the computer a lot. If it's user, it tends to.
I just had him get to right and drops it.
The boulder and start pushing.
With Patrick Peterson.
Back to where you were to start the half.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Oh, I missed it.
Fuck. Wrong play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let him know.
Catch is made by Harry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Got an open man. It's a noon one. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Bitch.
Now it's Wilson being chased out left, and that is incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Get over here. I'm closing the door so you can't go anywhere.
And that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
What are you doing?
I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Lay down. No. That's not yours.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
What are you doing?
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Wants a dime.
They get it to him running left. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
out, but you better be a good boy if you're going out.
I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Oh, my goodness.
They come out here in the eye. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. Cincinnati score. Philip Lindsay with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
God,
now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Shouldn't they tell you if they're doing an onside kick?
You would think, because, like, you know the formation, or not the formation, but, well, somewhat of the formation.
Right, you could see the personnel running onto the field
right.
of the game's team.
I could see that.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Wilson.
Like
and the
fucking
tip there
asshole.
altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Fletcher Cox able to drop it that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Who's winning that game?
Me by 9.
Murray going to throw.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. Oh, sorry, I was talking
It's
to him.
complete to Gordon Tate. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
So I fumbled on the goal line because I was showboating, and I gave up a safety on a punt return because I caught a fair catch when he was in the end zone. Somehow I gave him, and I'm up by 9. Just saying.
1st down, and they'll try to run the option left. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
Kelsey be tackled without? Is that like an X factor? If you tackle Kelsey, you get a face mask?
And leads to 2nd down.
Literally every time I
He's
tackle
pretty good,
them, it's
but-
been a face mask. They're not that good.
I forgot you were playing Dennis. What's the score of your game?
34-24. I'm winning. Oh, get that. Okay.
Get out.
I was about to freak out.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He lets this one fly toward the... And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Glover Quinn. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Oh, Mitch.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He completes it to Tate. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Golden Tate, 26 yards. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
It's our time. Hayward. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike.
Shotgun now for Murray. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times, the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Right here, right here.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on second and 14. Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time.
Fletcher
Down
Cox
he
had
goes. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Wilson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jump, Joey.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Are you feeling bad?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Or
and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
They hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly
he
what
ate like Justine's. He went upstairs to the bathroom, and like it's chewed up, so I don't know how much of it is swallowed.
Great confidence having scored the last time
Any
out.
of it.
Murray now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got 4.
Another run by Lindsey. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Did he try to jump
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
58, come on, 58.
To throw, it's Murray. On a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, that just looked like a lot of confusion to me at the line of scrimmage. I don't think the offense had any idea of who was coming on the blitz and who was dropping off.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Fletcher Cox make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now today.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. He'll have a first down past the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
65.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now, the Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. One last shot for Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under